How's it been the first couple games that you filled in? And it's always got to be weird coming in to fill in for someone else. But have you feel like you've done what they expected of you?
Yeah, I think our mentality is next man up. So I think I filled that role well so far, and obviously we're still kind of going upwards and trying to get better. So and as long as I'm doing my job, that's what I'm here for.
The offense is kind of starting to gel a little bit. I mean, you had a lot of hits early with the injuries, but this group's been together for a little while now. Do you kind of start to see that chemistry?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I saw it day one coming in. It's not a lot. They've had guys been around each other for 3+ years, and it definitely shows the OI room and the camaraderie and stuff. So, and it's they take in people, and you kind of join seamlessly with those guys, and it's a good experience.
Chris, what have you learned about Carson Wentz since you've been with him?
He's a smart, tough football player, really great guy, and I trust him completely back there.
What kind of tone does that all set for an offense when you have that quarterback?
When you have that trust in people around you, it allows you to do your job better, and I think that's starting to gel a lot more as we go into the season.
What do you think's made you such a good fit for this Colts offensive line?
I think coming in with the right mentality and being open to coaching as well. Every team has a different style of coaching, and I like to pride myself on being coachable. So coming in with a good mentality and then really adhering to what the O-line wants to do and then trying to produce that on the field.
This offensive line, I think, is probably known for being aggressive with its sets more than others. What in terms of like jump setting and stuff like that, is that what you were doing in Carolina, or is it different here?
That's very similar. Carolina is a similar kind of mindset. A couple things different, but vast majority is the same as far as sets. And sometimes we do set off the ball a little more than Carolina did. So.
Chris Strasser said that one of the things that impressed him has been your play strength. Is that something that goes back to even like you doing shot put and hammer and all that stuff in college?
Yeah, I think everything kind of correlates. Being a dual athlete in college definitely helped because when you're doing shot put and discus, you're in your weight room a lot more than in football, and I think that definitely correlated. And then just the mindset coming in. My first strength coach in the NFL was big on strength and kind of that West Side barbell, strength lifting and powerlifting type of thing. So I've kind of carried that throughout my career.
Quentin tends to be a pretty intense guy, pretty involved. Does he stay with you? Does he talk to you a lot on the sideline or in between games?
Yeah, no, he gives great advice. We talk about a lot of things, kind of bounce ideas off each other, and he does that with everybody. I mean, he has great idea. He watches film, even more so when he's not able to be out in the field. He gives us clues, gives us ideas, things to think about. So he's really involved in the room.
It's been 5 years or so since you started your NFL career, but how does this time around feel different than the first time you got called on to start?
I just think it's the experience. My first time, my first game in the NFL was against the Ravens as well. So looking back to that and looking back now is experience and the people I've been around and learning different things and knowing how I play in the NFL and kind of finding my identity has been a big help as well.